Do you have a full mane of gray hair or white hair on your head? Or do you have just little spots of white hair on your head? So whether you are aged or whether you are quite young and you have gray hair, I hope by the end of this video, you know what to do with your gray hair. What's up, 1 billion gang? Is Divine, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. If this is not your first time, not your second time, not your third time, and you're not subscribed, there is God. There is God in everything we are doing. All right. Oh my God, I came prepared today. So I'm sure you're probably dying to know a secret I'm going to say in this video that is going to help you change your gray hair to black or your natural hair color without actually dyeing your hair. I will enlighten you about scientific facts about gray hair and how to wear your gray hair, societal norms and societal standards to gray hair, and how it's affecting your self-confidence. If you have gray hair, you should definitely get your bullet journal. Even if you don't have gray hair, you should still watch this video because you may never know, you're still going to age. So I had to back my hair up because of the sweat is just, the heat is just, and all the light that shining on my face,
making it extra hot.
Before we talk about how to maintain gray hair, the causes of gray hair, and how to treat it, let's talk about pop culture and society. Whether in the movies or makeup or fashion, gray is portrayed, or gray hair is portrayed to suit a particular aesthetic, and that aesthetic goes for aged people or old people compared to blonde. Blonde, on the other hand, in the 90s, the 80s, the 60s, signified beauty. But gray or white hair, on the other hand, so blonde is like a tinted bleached brown, but gray or white hair, on the other hand, signifies aging or dying. When it comes to movies, when they are putting props, if they want to make somebody look older, even after making up the person, even if they don't do makeup on the person, just with CGI, they could make that person look older with gray hairs. Whether the person is a guy with gray beards, or if it's a lady with single strands of gray hair in her hair. Gray hair has been seen in society as unwanted. The society we are in, if you are Gen Z, please comment in the comment section. The society we are in, people don't want to grow old. It doesn't just start from now, it has started right from time. Like, people don't want to grow old. I heard of a story of how in Egypt there was this ruler in Egypt that would have a bath in milk just to preserve our youth. People don't want to grow old. Having any sign of aging is very insecure to them. That's why in the era of Botox, where people are taking a lot of Botox just to look younger, which is another story for, I don't even think I'm going to do that on my channel. That is why we're in this era. People dyeing their hair, people having Botox, that's for wrinkles, people taking the skincare game to another level, people doing everything they can just to look young. And honestly, there is no crime in looking young. Like, that is the goal of everybody, to look good, to look healthy, to look young, not to look your age. But society has made people insecure of their own features. Of course, you can look good and look young, but you're still going to grow old. That's why people are resorting to serious surgeries just to look young. You can't remain young forever. You have to grow. Your body is part of life. You have to develop. You can't remain a child forever. You're gonna remain an adult forever. You have to grow. Like, it's the circle of life. That's what Lion King said. You guys be paying attention. It's the circle of life. So you're going to grow old, and that is the first thing. Because there are four things I'll be mentioning. When it comes to our hair, whether you are white, black, mixed, whatever your race is, your hair has melanocytes. They're like cells in your hair strand, and these cells in your hair strand help to produce pigment or color. Yeah, like melanin. So they help to produce pigment or color. There are two types. There is one in charge of red hair, brown color, and there's one in charge of black hair. Forget the coloring. I just want you to know that the older you get, the older you age, these melanocytes reduce in production because of your growing older. So naturally, we are meant to actually have this gray hair. No matter how people try to deny it, like they don't want to have gray hair, naturally, you are meant to have gray hair at a point in your life.
The older you get,
But some people, it comes to them earlier in their 20s and their 30s, which I'm going to talk about shortly. But I just want you to understand the process of aging. Two of my parents have gray hair. It is the process of aging. Aging is very important. I was talking to my younger sister, youngest in my house, yesterday, and I was telling her how I remember when I was younger and I really wanted to grow up so fast. I wonder why I wanted to grow up so fast. Now that I am older and I'm 23, or maybe because of this year, I really wanted to get married at this age when I was younger. And this year, top weddings have been happening. So I was discussing with my sister and talking about how I'm growing older. She was 2 and I was 11. So, and now I'm 23. I've just watched myself grow. That is the beauty of life, aging. So, whether your hair is gray or your hair is not, I want you to understand that no matter what, it is very important that we maintain our body. Our body is temple of the Holy Ghost. Of course, very important. So maintain our body. God has given us this body. We should not be nonchalant about our health and our body. I'm always saying that because even your health affects your hair a lot. I'm always saying that on this channel. But you have to understand the circle of life. If you don't understand the circle of life, you will always be insecure. Not just your hair, not just your gray hair, your wrinkles on your face, your eye bags. You will always be insecure. Your saggy stomach, whatever you have that is has to do with aging, you will continually be insecure because of you've not embraced the circle of life. Aging is bound to happen no matter what you do. Aging is going to catch up with you. You are growing old. No, you are growing old. Every second that is passing by, every minute that is passing by, you've added to your age. You are aging, and it is beautiful to see. And you should not be intimidated by your age. Now that I've talked about the circle of life and aging and how important it is to your human body and how you should embrace it and not be insecure about it, let's talk about the fact that some people actually start growing gray hair on their head. I wonder how this hair is on my head. People start growing gray hair on their head at very young ages. So instead of growing gray hair out of their hair like around 40, 50s, 60s, 70s, they start growing gray hair out of their hair around their 18s or their teens or 20s. Most of the time is genetics. Yes, it's genetical. So your great great grandmother or your grandmother or your parents, according to the research I made, could have had gray hair on their head at that time. It could not even be your parents, it could be your uncles or your aunties, and you got it from your parents' recessive genes. Remember, if you're having gray hair at that tender age or very young age, it could be genetical. I'll constantly use myself as an example. My younger sister, she's currently 16 years old, and she started having gray hair on her head when she was around 13. Started having gray hair on her head, and that shows that it is genetical. Things for my grandparents, because my uncle had gray hair when he was younger also. I could agree to that research study that gray hair is also genetical. And one important thing you should take note of, I hope you are writing, even if you are not writing, you can save this video and watch it later. One important thing you should take note of is that genetical gray hair is not reversible. Listen and listen good, no matter what anybody's trying to sell you on the media, because marketing and PR is very popular these days when it comes to anything cosmetic, skincare, hair care. Genetical gray hair is not reversible. But gray hair as a result of stress could be reversed. Yes, but genetical gray hair is not reversible. The older you get, the melanocytes in your hair reduce in production, the pigments, the coloring, right? You understand that part. So now imagine that strand, that particular strand has fewer melanocytes. Because of that, it produces gray hair in that area. Before I talk about stress being a cause of gray hair, because it has not even been proven, I will explain why I believe and based on my own experiences and how even science backs it up. I want to talk about nutritional deficiencies and diseases. Nutritional deficiencies and stress go hand in hand. But before I talk about nutritional deficiencies, please make sure you like this video because I know it's already giving you a ton of value that you will not get from anywhere except you go to your doctor or you go to a consultant. So please like the video so YouTube can push it out so more people who actually need it. And when they search, they can actually find it. I hate when I'm on YouTube, I'm trying to get something, but I can't find it. Please let this reach the right people. Please like the video. Thank you and God bless you. So like I said, I'm not the different brands that will sell you cosmetics that is not based on research. Nutritionally, and based on your body, because hair grows out of your body. Never forget that hair grows out of your body, and that's why I'm always emphasizing on diet. And like I said in this video on my second channel, your diet goes into your body. It is digesting into your blood. It is digesting into your blood, and that's why it is very important to take your diet seriously. Whatever age you are that you're watching this video, take your diet seriously, because your diet will digest into your blood. Your blood's flowing around your body. That's why you see people are against cholesterol. Because when there's too much cholesterol, it is digested into your body. And once it's digested into your body and your blood, it flows through. And when it gets to your heart, it can cause different types of diseases like high blood pressure, even stroke. Same thing goes for bodybuilding. I always talk about how hair growth is protein, because what is protein? Bodybuilding food. And your body wants to build, to grow, and develop a cell. So your hair is the dead cell of your skin. What do you want your skin to produce? Do you ever realize that when you're stressing out, sometimes it might not be everybody, sometimes you might produce a lot of oil in your face, acne, or even wrinkles and eye bags. Do you know how the body works? Like, it's garbage in, garbage out. Some people are very blessed that they naturally just have good health. Some people are naturally like that, and some people are not. In short, most people. And since I've talked about that, let's now talk about deficiencies. You're not taking in the right nutrients you need for your body. Let's say you have high blood sugar, you need to reduce the starch that gets into your body, right? So that is your own diet according to your body. If you are now taking the opposite of what your diet is, you are stressing your body. You are stressing the nervous system. You are stressed. See, it doesn't take being a science student to know some things. You already know it. Nobody needs to tell you. You know the truth. You are refusing to accept the truth. You are fighting with it. I'm telling you the truth. Nutritional deficiencies can also cause stress. I'm always using myself as an example that when I take so much sugar and I can feel that my body has a lot of sugar, I will just be so stressed out all of a sudden. Even sometimes, I don't know, my mom, if she doesn't drink enough water, she begins to get headaches. Stress is not scientifically backed, even though they've done a lot of research with mice. I'll explain why I believe stress is true to affect your hair growth. Don't stress your body. I don't know about any science is telling you about how stress doesn't cause gray hair, or stress causes gray hair. When it comes to your hair, your skin, your health is going to show. Even if you have good immune systems, like I'm telling you, if you don't maintain that good immune systems, it's going to show. Like I said, protein is bodybuilding food. The older my parents got, the more they reduced their proteins to more fibers and green vegetables. So now that you are young, if you are young and watching this video, eat a lot of proteins. Your body needs to build. So that when you get older, they don't tell you you can't eat
This. You can't eat this. Your body doesn't need this. Your body doesn't need that.
that. You will see on YouTube most of these clickbait videos that have try this portion, mix this portion on your head. Most of the clickbait videos are people that are young or children that are young. I'm not saying that people that are old can't grow their hair. I have a video where I talked about celebrities and growing your hair. As you age, so your diet changes, so your body changes. You don't want to stress your body. Try as much as possible to be conscious of these things. So even before I researched on this video, I really just wanted to see how stress causes gray hair. This is the reason why I kept stress. I made stress the last point to buttress. If you see people that are terminally sick, if you see people that are very sick or terminally sick, you'll begin to notice that I just want to have a picture in your head. Especially people that are aged or older, you will notice that they could go from this mass of weight to becoming very, very slim, very slim. And you will also notice another feature that is the second to that to show that this person is sick is gray hair. Why am I saying this? It's because of it is everywhere in our minds when we don't want to think of it that way. It is formed to look like, oh, gray hair means this, gray hair means this, gray hair means you're aged, gray hair means you're old. If you see a young person when wearing their gray hair, people just begin to ask, how old are you? Why is your hair like that? What are you stressing about? Even if they've not found out whether the person has gray hair genetically, like I told you. And that is the society we live in. You should learn to love your gray hair. Even if you are going to dye your hair, there's this YouTuber I saw when I was researching on this topic. She was talking about how she was dyeing her hair, dyeing her hair. It was until she began to embrace her gray hair, and she wore it in different ways. Like she became more confident. So if you are dyeing your hair, try embarking on a journey of not dyeing your hair for a period and see how you can try to embrace confidence without dyeing your hair. If you already love your gray hair, whether you dye it or not, I'm proud of you. I hope you have liked this video physically so that YouTube can push it to the people who need the video. The thumbnail of this video is Barack Obama and Wale Soyinka. Now, Barack Obama, I was researching on his gray hair. A lot of people were just having speculations. It's because of presidency seats, because of his president. And when I even researched on him, people were like, he's not the only American president to have gone gray when they were in power. The stress of presidency, of course, very true. Like an example for Nigeria will be Goodluck Jonathan. When Jonathan got to power, he didn't really have gray hair like that. He didn't have gray hair, but when he was like second tenure, or when he entered after the by election, after his tenure for Yaradua, when he got into power, all of a sudden gray hair. So people will say stress causes gray hair. But I won't just say stress causes gray hair. From the research I told you that some scientists made on the mice, they noticed that when they were putting the mice upside down and they were stressing them out, their hair started turning gray. I won't call it stress, but it is still stress. However you want to describe it, it's still stress. Putting a lot of tension on your body, like on your nervous system. Heat is doing me here. The heat is hot. Everything is hot. Literally, there's no light, but it is well. To make this part of this video, please comment gray. However you want to spell your gray, comment it Gray or Grey. However you spell the gray. OJ, what's the correct spelling of gray? So what is the difference? Is he American or British? So is he American or British? What is comment gray in the comment section if you made this part of this video. I'll be so excited to respond to you. I don't remember how I ended the last clip because my phone storage got full, but I knew I was talking about the last point, which is stress. I was talking about how stress and diet go alongside. Just like if you are taking a lot of alcohol, if you smoke a lot, you are likely to look older the more you do those things. Same thing goes with graying. Is gray in with E is British and gray with A is American. Get it? So whether you have gray hair, hey, I can't use H back. Oh, oh god, damn beg. So whether you have gray hair or you don't have gray hair, I just want you to understand that you have to develop confidence in your features. Whether you have a big nose, you have wrinkles, whatever your features are, you have to build confidence. Because the older you get, the more you see amazing things with your body, especially if you're a woman. In short, oh my god, let's try our best to look good the older we get. Let's try our best to do good in our posture. And let's learn to build confidence in ourselves and our natural features. Oh, yes. Another thing I think I remember I said before my phone storage got full was that you can also try dyeing your hair with natural things. I think people use henna as a natural dye. Henna and one Indian thing like that. I'll try to put when I'm editing. See people use coffee. All those things are good, natural. You see, African people always have our own devices to things that even sometimes far better than what the doctors will make true good. But I just want to know that naturally and scientifically, if you have gray hair genetically, you can't reverse it. I tried my best to do my research, not just watching people's video, but reading. You can't reverse it. I'm so sorry to break the good news to you. Enjoy it or dye it or color it. You can also use this spray, this dark spray. You can spray your roots. It's up to you. Whether you are covering your gray hair or you are wearing your gray hair out, build confidence in your features. And make sure you check out this video because in this video I talked a lot about confidence, man. I struggle in confidence. This video is for you. I talked about celebrities and how they wear their natural hair, even with how society has made us feel inferior with our hair and build your confidence. So you should definitely check out this video.